I find myself in the Norfolk area. I'm about to do the Peddars Way from Knettishall Heath Country Park to the coast at Holme-next-the-Sea. A short, long-distance walk of only 49 miles. The route used to be, or is, a Roman road. And from my brief knowledge, it actually spans back from way before then. It's taken in conjunction with a secondary walk, the Norfolk coastal path, which goes from Hunstanton along the coast through Cromer, Great Yarmouth, and down to Hopton-on-Sea. And both walks together equate to about 133 miles. And both of the walks were classified as the National Trail sometime in the 80s, I believe. The Cicerone book, which is where I get most of my information from, tells me I can do this walk comfortably in around 4 days. And these are the stages that they suggest. However, on this occasion, my plan is to do it in 3 days and spend 2 nights either camping or what have you. And that will mean I'm going to have to do around 16 or so miles per day, which is more than comfortable. My pack weight and the stuff that I'm carrying, I'll put the figures up on the screen for you. I've got a new setup for this particular walk, and because it's only 3 or so days in length and 2 night stopover, I haven't brought my tent with me. I have no idea where I'm going to stop, but I do plan as best as possible to see whether or not I can bivvy camp this journey. It's going to be interesting because the weather window isn't the greatest for this next couple of days. Outside of that, I haven't got a clue what this walk has got in store. I only decided to do it a few days ago. The book's arrived, and I'm going to need to get reading. Avoid your discovery, and that's the best way. No fanfare, no circus. This is it, the end of the Peddars Way. Knettishall Heath Country Park to Holme-next-the-Sea. Out there, apparently, is the famous Sea Henge. Now the route, very low lying, very flat and very easy. Other than a few left and rights here and there, arrow straight, but it is a Roman road after all. Exceptionally well waymarked, and thus you don't really have to consider using a map on this one. For those who are looking at going and doing the Norfolk coast path, you've got two options. You can start from here and head south, or you can go to the start, which is in Hunstanton, a couple of miles up the road, which means you're going to have to double back on yourself to here and then head off towards Hopton-on-Sea. That's a walk I'm going to look at doing in the future. But thank you for coming on the rather speedy foray into the Peddars Way. 2 and a bit days for me. And because of the speedy nature of that walk, there wasn't a lot to see or to show. The highlight for me was Castle Acre. That's an enchanting village and well worth a second visit. If I'd taken heed from the book and done it over 4 days, I could possibly have visited some of the outer-lying villages along the route and had a bit more of a time of it. As it stood, I was setting out some kit that I'm going to use on my next long-distance adventure walk. And if long-distance hiking is your thing, I have done the coast-to-coast, the Hebridean Way, the West Highland Way, Cotswold Way and Adrian's Wall to date, as well as some other travel adventures. So if any of that kind of floats your boat, I'll put it up in the box and you can have a look at that. As it stands, I'm off to Hunstanton, get myself a well-earned late breakfast or some fish and chips by the sea and an ice cream, even in this weather. And then I'm going to figure out how I'm going to get myself home. See you around.